I'm Lara Joe, Siren Song Lover. I'm going to be doing some card pulls and tarot reads today. If you have yes or no questions, please ask them. Other than that, I'm just going to be fooling around, having fun, maybe pulling anything message-wise that wants to come for the collective. If you have any personal questions, I'll do a 3-card pull for $15, a 1-card pull for $1, or sorry, not 1-card pull for $1, 1-card pull for $7, a yes or no question for $3, one-on-one is $25, and you get 17 minutes with me to ask any questions about your situation personally. Hope you're having a beautiful night. My name's Lara Joe, Siren Song Lover. Gonna be doing some card pulls, doing some magical stuff, see what happens. Come along for the ride. Alright. I'm trying to figure out where I want these cards because they're at a weird height. Hold on. I like switching up and reading from different environments. Each space has like its own different vibe, so it's a beautiful summer day, so the best place is to be outside. And I'm willing to battle the mosquitoes for as long as I can in order to bring entertainment and knowledge and healing, growth, whatever you may need on this journey. We're all in it, and we are all waking up to the fact that we have so much divinity within us that we have shielded and kept hidden from the world our whole life. So this whole journey is just basically about discovering who we all are, discovering who I am, discovering who you are, helping you fill in any gaps that maybe you have questions about. Anyway, hopefully all of that made sense. Let me see where I want to put my cards, because I got a whole lot of them. So if you would like to have any questions answered, like I said, we can do a 1-card pull for $7, a 3-card pull for $15, a yes or no question for $3, or a one-on-one read for $25. If you have a question, please drop a comment and what service you want, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna go from the Shaman Medicine deck. Feels like healing is imperative. Right now, the earth, the nature, everything needs deep healing. We've been so just neglectful of the earth, and we've expressed the limits of the dimensions that she can reach because we've just consumed constantly. Stand still. How do you need to sit and stand still? And this comes with, so that was number 52, which is 7. That's options, choices. The drum, 15. Or 6. I love to break numbers down, so that's 6. So 52 is 7, and that's that's options. So it says stand still. So let's stand still and weigh all of our options. 15, that's the drum. So how are you listening to the beating of your drum? How are you listening to the call of your heart? 6 is man. 6 is our embodiment, our principles. It's also linked to the devil. It's linked to lovers. It's like what drives our heart, and is that in balance? So 16, the eagle, or number 7, again, how are you letting your options help you reach new heights? How are you maybe needing to look at it from a higher perspective or a different perspective? Take an eagle eye glance at it and see if maybe you missed something the first time. Sweat Lodge, 54, and that breaks out to the number 9. This is how are you going within to complete the chapters, to be able to go forth on your journey. The Sweat Lodge, that's when you go and you take sacred medicine and you tap into the parts of yourself that maybe you have forgotten or have left unexpressed in your current life. So how do you need to go within to close out chapters that are no longer fitting you as a person? How do you need to go within and stand still, listen to the beating of the drum of your heart, look from above with eagle eye precision, and go within to that sacred place, the sweat lodge within you. Go within to the cavern of healing within you to find the answers that you need to your divinity in your path and your healing. So, my name is Lara Jo. I am Siren Song Lover. Doing currently a collective read. If you'd like to hop in and ask questions, please feel free to. I love speaking with people. I love surprising people. It's always a fun thing. If you want a reading, one card pull is $7. A 3-card pull is $15. A yes or no is $3. And one-on-one 17-minute consult is $25. Which is just 17 minutes of you and I being locked in together. And hopefully having the best of times. So, if you would like service, please drop your name down below, what you would like, and the way that you wish to pay me. So, if you would like to sew into my ministry and donate, it's Cash App Siren Song Lover, capital S for Siren, capital S for Song, capital L for Lover. Main female. Are you embodying the main character energy in your life? Or are you making everyone else's goals, wishes, dreams possible and plausible while you sit behind and you're miserable? Are you showing up as the main female in your life? Or are you allowing someone else to sit in the driver's seat? This is 2. So 2, we'll talk about pathways. When the road forks and diverges, whether it's your pathway, your dream, your life, or it's someone else's, which path do you take? Are you showing up for you as the main female, the main character in your life, or are you allowing other people to be the main female? Are you allowing them to be the main character? And if so, why? Why don't you want you to win? Why don't you want you to be happy? In order for anything to thrive and survive, you must fill your cup first and know what you would like in your cup. If you only know how to fill other people's cups, or if you only know what other people want and not you, then when you need to be replenished, who's going to refill your cup? And what are they going to give you? Because if they give you what they like, they may end up hurting you because it isn't good or healthy for you. So how do you need to show up and be the main female in your life? And the card that flipped is main male. This here is the Kipper deck. This is the main male, number 1. So we start at square one. Who are the main males in our life? Are they making us happy? If we are the main female in our life and we are looking to have a new main male in our character study, like in the book, in the scene, in the chapter, who is the main male in your life? And if they are not who you want to be in your embodiment in your life, why are they still around? If they don't make your weird little heart sing, dance, skip for joy, why do you let them hang around? I don't know. I lived too many years suppressing my weirdness to ever want to sit with anyone that makes me unhappy again. And if we can't be honest with each other, then who the hell can we be honest with? Like, if you can't be honest with the person that you want to spend every day with, that you want to be the, like, best friend, weirdo, co-pilot, first officer, whatever, like, why are you not being honest about what you want and who you are and what you need from other people? Courtship. This is courtship for foundation. How do you need to get to know each other? How do you need to build the new foundation, the stability for your new chapter? We've all gone through so many freaking rough times in the last few years. I mean, it's just only getting harder, and I think we've all had to learn a lot of new lessons about ourselves. And when we do that, we have to learn ourselves again. We have to learn other people again. We have to learn what we like, what we want, what we don't want. So how do you court yourself? How do you love yourself? And how do you allow yourself to show up and allow other people to love you? Are you building a good foundation for yourself? False person. False person in 8 speaks to karma, the karmic cycle again. So this is how in the past have you allowed smoke and mirrors, illusions, sleight of hand to trick you out of something real? How have you allowed maybe past patterns to keep you stuck around people that were not healthy for you? If you're the main character and you only want top tier weirdos being in your circle, why are you accepting anything less as your cabinet for your life? Like, we really need to start figuring out what do we want life to look like? What is happiness for us? Marriage, 3 is communications. 3 is commitments. How are we signing binding legal documents? If we think of marriage, it's a union between a man and a woman, or a masculine and a feminine, and you can be a masculine in a feminine's body, and you can be a feminine in a masculine's body, and you can be a feminine in a feminine. It's fluid. We have polarities. It's like, so it's that union between masculine and feminine and self and integration. It's that union between 2 persons, 2 souls, that masculine feminine union into one embodiment of their love. It speaks to, in females, the mother, the crone, and the maiden, and how you have to integrate all of that to allow for higher knowledge. And in the masculines, how you would go from the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, and integrating all of that. So how are you making, or what covenants and pacts are you making with yourself? What covenants and pacts are you making with others? How are you showing up in the world? How do you want to show up in the world? If there's one thing I've learned, if you do not like your contract, always be willing to negotiate and renegotiate until you get what you want. And if you don't get what you want, always be learning that it's okay to walk away from the offer on the table. That was a lesson that it took so long, and it was so hard for me to learn, was that sometimes it's really better to just start from scratch. As scary as it is to walk out with just faith that it's all going to work out. Judication, 3, communication, again going to binding covenants. Whatever has been going on behind closed doors is working out in your favor. As long as you are constantly energy clearing and you're constantly asking your guides for the highest and greatest good for all, anything that you've been working out on will go in your favor. If you are working with the highest intention of authenticity and love, and I'm not talking about fear, I'm talking authenticity and love, then you will be in a good place. I just had a whole bunch of cards. So the card that fell was Lovers. Have you had a spat with a lover? So 15 equals up to 6 again, and how that's dealing with kind of binding documents, that's dealing with covenants, that's dealing with courtship, marriage, twin flames, soul path. This is like real stuff. So anything that was done in fear and lack mindset and hate and poverty won't be able to withstand. And anything that is done with the highest of vibrations and the highest of love and authenticity will come to light, and it will be projected out, and you'll be taken care of. So any matters that have been weighing your heart, like heavy on your heart legally, those are being taken care of and handled in way better situations and way better ways than you could ever think of. My name is Lara Jo. I am Siren Song Lover. If you would like a reading with me, I would love to do a 1-card pull for $7, a 3-card pull for $15, a yes or no for $3, or a 17-minute one-on-one with me and the cards, reading on your situation for $25. If anything, I would always appreciate sewing into my ministry. I can be tipped, or you can send me a donation on Cash App, Siren Song Lover, capital S for song, capital S for song, and capital L for lover. Family rooms, 21-3. Everything about this currently is heavy family obligations, heavy covenants, heavy contracts. How do you need to be clearing out the contracts that no longer serve you? Okay. So we'll kind of do like a little recap to what we've pulled so far. I'll do a little recap from the previous deck that we pulled so far. So this was talking about standstill. This was in the Shamanic Oracle Healing deck, standstill, and choices. 52 is 7, and choices. The drum, 15, which equals out to 6. How do you need to be listening to the beat of your own drum, your own heart, your own love? I am not doing, hello my love, I am not doing only collective reads. Let me, what we can do is, one card pull is $7, a 3-card pull is $15, a yes or no question is $3, or a 17-minute one-on-one read here is $25. So I'm going to kind of, and what you can do is if you want to read from me, please drop whatever you'd like, and I can help you. All right, the drum, how do you need to listen to the beat of your own drum and figure out the lessons for you? The eagle, 16, this breaks down to 7. This is how do you need to look at the choices and the options that you've made and take an eagle eye perspective. And 54, the sweat lodge, equals out to 9. How do you need to be looking within, like going within and taking stock of the choices and everything that you've made to be able to get to the final destined path that you wish. I'm going to read a few little cards here. These are just ones I've done. This is just a recap here. So we've got main female. How are you needing to show up as the main female in your life? How are you needing to be your main character embodiment? Main male. When you start honing in on how you want to show up as the main female, you'll be able to ask for a better quality lover, because when you know what you want, you can ask for what you want, and you know that you will not settle until you get what you are worth. You will not let candidates that do not qualify into your experience, because you're building a solid foundation. They need to get to know you. So once you go within and you figure out, like through the sweat lodge, what your unique path and journey is, then you can start building a better foundation and allowing people to court you in the ways that you need to be loved most. In the past, we may have dealt with like trickery and deception, and this has only gotten us kind of lost in this like haze of passion and like what's real and what's fake. Well, you have to be willing to step away from false persons. When you step away from people that maybe have been not working in your highest interest, you'll bring in divine covenants. And those divine covenants, like they center around legal issues, they center around family issues, like all of the things that you've been sewing into, those will be wrapped up. All of this has to do with past dealings, lovers, addictions. This is having to deal with family issues and legal drama. So in order to gain a higher perspective on kind of what's going on in your life, is like sometimes you have to come to a stop and listen to what's going on within you about what's truly happening in your life, because a lot of people have been wearing false masks about who they are and what they want and how much they love and XYZ, and therefore it's creating all this deceptions around home and family. You have to figure out who you want to carry through into your next chapter, into your next like story. Who do you want as the main male or the main female if you're a masculine? Alright, my name is Siren Song Lover. Lara Joe, doing a collective read. If you'd like a personal read, or like if you'd like to ask a question, I can do card pulls. I also have brought out like the divination rods for yes or no questions. If you'd like to ask one of those, that's $3 for a yes or no question. You would just drop your name and your question and how you would pay. I don't know what fun questions we can ask today. Yeah, do we want to ask any? Are aliens real? Are aliens real? Oh, let's clarify first. Show me yes. Show me yes. Show me no. Please show me no. Okay. So camera shy, I guess. Alright, silly. Alright. I would like to connect with you, please. Please let my energy flow through you. Can you please show me yes? Please show me yes. 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 I know, slightly. Please show me yes. Confirm that this is yes. Please show me no. Please show me no. Okay, so confirm that this is no. Okay, so let's confirm yes. Please show me yes. Please show me yes. Confirm that this is yes. Please show me no. Please confirm that this is no. Okay. Cool. Now that we've gotten that out of the way. Are aliens real? Are aliens real? Yes. Okay. So are aliens real? Yes. We can confirm that. Are aliens among us here on Earth? Are aliens among us here on Earth? Are aliens among us here on Earth? Yes. That was a confirmed yes. Are aliens here among us on Earth? Are aliens among us here on Earth? Yes. Do they wear normal faces like us? Yes. Do aliens wear normal faces like us? Yes. Do aliens mean us harm? 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 The answer is no. Do aliens mean us harm? Confirmed no. Are aliens afraid of us? Are aliens afraid of us? The answer is yes. Are aliens afraid of us? Yes. Do aliens wish to coexist peacefully with us? Yes. These are just silly questions to ask. Which confirmation, yes. Are there more important matters? Yes. Do we need to be better shepherds of the earth? Yes. Do we need to take better care of each other? Yes. Are we meant to all live peacefully and harmoniously? Yes. Are we enemies? Are we enemies? Are we enemies? No answer. Alright. Silly questions. I will pull back into the tarot for just a few moments. Let's just play around. My name is Lara Joe, Siren Song Lover. If you're new here, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, energetic healer, high priestess. I wear many different hats. I'm known by many different names. Yeah. If you'd like a read, I will do a 1-card pull for $7, a 3-card pull for $15, a yes or no for $3, 17-minute one-on-one for $25. If you'd like to have a service, then please drop your name, drop the question, and how you're gonna pay. Ignite your soul, embrace the mysteries of life, stay open-minded, and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. Learn through what you go through. Learn through what you go through. Ignite your soul, embrace the mysteries of life, stay open-minded, and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. Ignite your soul. All right. So if you're not doing what you absolutely love and adore, then why are you doing it? Why do you even want to do it? If you don't love what you're doing and you hate going there, or it makes you feel sick, then why are you doing it? I mean, you can say, oh, you love your job, but if every time you pull up to work you get a stomach ache, maybe you don't love your job. Or if every time you go home you feel like sick, like you got a headache, maybe you don't love your home or the people that are around you. Steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. Steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. Your your internal compass, your intuition will guide you. And sometimes you just merely need to slow down. And when I mean slow down, like if you already think like, oh, I've heard slow down, like intuitively, universe will just keep giving you the message over and over. So if universe has been, hey, so-and-so, you need to slow down, and you say, I've already slowed down. No, I mean, like, you need to slow down. Like, turtle's pace, slow down. And I've learned that little funny synchronicity through the turtle pace on the lawnmower and the turtle pace of turtles in my yard. Hello, my name's Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover, intuitive reader, wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. Doing card pulls currently. If you'd like a card pull for you and your situation, please drop your question below. 1 card is $7, 3 card is $15. Yes or no is $3. 17 minutes one-on-one here is $25. So, wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. Start asking the people around you that are doing what you want to do, what they do. Hello, how are you doing tonight? How do you need to be asking your friends? How do you need to be asking your communities, the people that you love, what you need help with? How do you need to be asking them to help you and step up? Act with clarity. Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. Act with clarity. Start focusing internal. That's how we start everything. And think of this in the tarot as the Hanged Man card. And just how do we think of it from a different perspective and clean up. Okay, so for a yes or no, my love, it's $3. And I would love to help you with that. If you want a card pull, we can talk about that. Act with clarity. Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. So, start thinking clear, my love. If you want to give up crack and want to quit soon, you have to start thinking clear. Start giving up the things that hurt you. Start being more clear about who you want to hang around. That's how you give up. That's how you quit soon. Wake up, look in the mirror, and realize you don't want to do it anymore. That's how you quit soon. That's how you quit today. Say, today is the last day, my love. And yes, as a Cancer, you're going to go through every range of emotion. And yes, I had alcohol addictions. I have had alcohol addictions, and I drug myself out of that hell. And I had been using since I was 13 years old, and I gave it up cold turkey. We all have addictions. It was tough, and I'm here to tell you that it can be done. One day at a time, one moment at a time. It can be done. I didn't quit drinking. I was drinking for 28 years, and I gave it up because it was I no longer needed it, because I had healed past the point of needing to be around those people. And you can too. The desert of isolation, traverse the desolate space of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Go within. When you need to clean up, you have got to start walking away from the people, places, things that do not serve you, my love. You have to start not answering the call for the people that always need you but never are there when you need them. That's how you start coming out of that addiction. Start walking away from the people that only want to be around you when you have money or when you want to score or get high. So hopefully that's not too tough a love. My name is Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. If you'd like to know more about my personal history, I have drugged myself out of so much internal misery after decades of trauma and abuse, and you can too. It starts with you saying enough is enough and being willing to get downright real and cut out the people that are only there to hurt you. And the people that want to see you sick, truly want to see you sick, like they enable that action, you cannot have them in your life. Fully immerse. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. My love, the answers about what you need to do and how this will play out for you, it's all around you. The answers, the signs, the synchronicities are probably chasing you everywhere, telling you that if you do not give up, you will not make it. If you do not give up, you will XYZ. If you do not leave these people, this is the path. Has this hopefully brought some clarity and answers? Fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. If people have been entrenched in deep addictions and they tell you that you can do it, I've been there, girl. You can do it too. I was a single mom at 19. Alright, Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover, here doing card pulls. If you have any questions, a 1 card pull is $7, a 3 card pull is $15, a yes or a no is $3, 17-minute one-on-one is $25, and you can always book for a personal read. If you have any questions, please drop them below with your name, your question, and how you would like to pay. River of Release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. How do you need to let it go? Let go of the things that no longer serve you. Let go of the people, places, things. Be willing to flow as the river does. My name is Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover, just pulling cards. If you'd like to have any questions answered, please reach out. Shield of Resilience. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. Shield of Resilience. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. Start protecting. Protect what you love. Put a bubble of light around it. Do not let people that want to hurt you touch that in any way. Cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within.
cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Follow that nudge that even though you don't know what's going to come next, you're going to embrace it. Know that when you give in to the unknown, there's like this divinity, like this trust fall with the universe that it will have your back. And it feels scary as hell, and yet there's almost this peace and calm about knowing that it's the right way to do. Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. Harmony's call. Embrace quality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. Alright, my name's Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. If you have any questions, come on in. I'd love to do a reading for you, answer any questions that you may have. We can do a card pull. A card pull, one card pull is $7, 3 card pull is $15, yes or no is $3. 17-minute one-on-one here for us is $25, or you can email me at sirensonglover@yahoo.com to schedule further services. I offer Reiki, sound therapy, womb healing, inner child healing, energy clearing for you, for businesses, for family lines, all kinds of things. I have different various services that you can utilize, and I am a wealth of knowledge, and if I don't know, we'll find the answer together. Okay? Alright. I'm just going to take a break for a moment, sip some tea, see who wants to come on in, play around, see what we have to say today. I guess I just put all of those cards back, which is perfectly a-okay. Hopefully you're having a beautiful evening. I am just enjoying the weather while it holds nicely. It doesn't always do that for us, so I appreciate it while I can. I take it while I can get it, and I love to come out and read while I can. I can't wait until people start showing up in person, as the beautiful red cardinal just flew by. I can't wait till people start showing up in person and we can be doing reads out in the yard, set up at a table. Like, I think it'll be amazing, and doing sound therapy and such out in the yard. Here's the thing that I love for mental illness and for people that have resistant addictions. Sound healing and Reiki therapy is immensely beneficial. Probably better than therapy, and it hurts like hell, but if you've sat in the mental hell of your prison your whole life and suffered with addiction, finally sitting and releasing the pain that's kept you prisoner your whole life is a sweet release. And I know that sounds counterproductive, and yet when you have things that have weighed you down and kept you prisoner your whole life, and you finally let go of them and you finally give them up, there is a sweet release. When you finally say, I no longer need that addiction or that thing to cope with life, you gain a new freedom. I was talking to someone about how when I give up drinking, I didn't realize how much free time drinking took. I didn't realize how much it took to get the next fix, or to get the next feel, or to get the next numb. And I mean, I've had so much free time to pursue other passions and hobbies and knowledge, and keep learning and keep growing, and realize how horrible alcohol is for our body and how it's so widely accepted in society. And that's because it's a great gateway to control people. And it really needs to be restructured, because alcohol is a toxin within society that is rapidly destroying everything it touches. So when I speak on alcohol addiction, that is no easy task. That is no easy feat. Like, that was beyond challenging. Like, I have some, the haters will make you famous. I had some haters, and they were speaking on how that's not that big a deal. And I'm like, giving up alcohol addiction, giving up any addiction, having mental illness, having depression, anything like that, that's a big deal. And every day that you make it through is a big deal. So celebrate your loss, like celebrate your losses, because when you lose toxic people, you don't lose anything. When you lose people that make your life harder, you don't lose anything. Okay. Secure. Or no. I'm not sure what that says. We are taught to give more, open more, share more, be more. But to receive takes courage. For receiving is a subtle subconscious act of admitting that we cannot do it all. And we can't. What if we were to realize the very part of giving is perfected in the craft of receiving? Oh, the cards receive. Sorry, I was having problems reading the chicken scrawl. That's out there. So receive. What if the secret to giving more is to allow yourself to fully, wholeheartedly, and unapologetically receive? So this is a message here, receive. And this is a beautiful message for all of us, male, female, extraterrestrial, not extraterrestrial, receive. We are taught to give more, open more, share more, be more. But to receive takes courage. For receiving is a subtle subconscious act of admitting that we cannot do it all, and we can't. What if we were to realize the very art of giving is perfected in the craft of receiving? What if the secret to giving more is to allow yourself to fully, wholeheartedly, and unapologetically receive? How do you need to allow others to pour into your cup? How do you need to allow others to help you? How do you need to allow others to honor you and love you by giving to you? You must first open your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you need help, you need to ask for it. If you want something specific, you need to ask for it in details. In order to receive, you must first ask for it. And in order to receive blessings from the universe, you must first ask for it. So if you want to receive blessings and miracles, open your mouth, close your eyes, and ask for it. And ask for the biggest dream that you wanted from when you were a little kid, and make it the most extravagant dream that it is today, because now you sit in the seat that you're in. And you have more resources available than you did when you were a kid. Okay. And pull one more card from here, and this is the affirmations deck. My name is Lara Joe, Siren Song Lover, doing just a collective pull. I am available for card pulls. If you want to do a card pull, one card is $7, 3 cards is $15. Yes or no is $3. 17-minute one-on-one here is $25, and if you want, you can book in my details, sirensonglover@yahoo.com. If you'd like to sew into my ministry, it's Cash App, Siren Song Lover, capital S for Siren, capital S for Song, capital L for Lover. Hope you're having a beautiful night. I will never reach out to you to ask you for money. That is always a scammer. We do not come to you, you come to us. Practice sitting in stillness, letting all thoughts subside, allowing the creativity to flow through your veins. How juicy, how ripe. To sit in the place of being, in this place of practice. But tell me, is your practice becoming a chore? Is it starting to feel heavy? Another thing to check off the list? Does it seem impossible to sneak even just 20 minutes of practice into each day? When your practice feels cumbersome, simply remember your practice knows not a container. In fact, the essence of your practice is delicately yet deeply interwoven into the very fabric of your life. Let's speak on that. Practice. Sitting in stillness, letting all thoughts subside, allowing the creativity to flow through your veins. How juicy, how ripe, to sit in this place of being, in this place of practice. But tell me, is your practice becoming a chore? Those things that used to bring you joy, do you look at them like they're magic anymore? Like, how can you start bringing little points of joy to your daily routine practice? Like, how do you look at brushing your teeth as like, oh, that's a fun side quest? Like, mentally in your mind, you have to find the toothpaste within the forest. So, like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but how are you making the practice fun? You do rituals, routines, practices every day, and it weighs on you, and you think like, oh gosh, do I have to floss my teeth again today? Make it fun. Make it a side quest. Make it like, how can this be enjoyable, or how can you stretch your mind further? Is your practice becoming a chore? Is it starting to feel heavy? Another thing to check off the list. Does it seem impossible to sneak even just 20 minutes of practice into each day? When your practice feels cumbersome, simply remember, your practice knows not a container. In fact, the essence of your practice is delicately yet deeply interwoven into the very fabric of your life. Okay, so again, with all of that, all day long we practice being a human, so let's make it fun. Stop making it a chore and start finding the fun in your everyday life. And maybe that sounds oversimplified. Let's just ask, though, intuitively, if that is a message that you need. Are my viewers having a hard time receiving? Yes. Are my viewers having a hard time receiving? Do they need to practice the art of receiving? Yes. In practice, do we need to be adding variety to our daily rituals? Have they become cumbersome and overbearing for us? Do we need to be lightening up our daily rituals and making them fun? Yes. Okay. Alright, so my friend, you need to start playing with the bounds of the universe. Start testing the bounds and playing and having fun and remembering, yes, there are rituals, there are techniques, there are practices everywhere, but we need to figure out how to start making those practices fun again so that we're doing them, because these are things that are part of the structure that helps keep us healthy. Or if we have practices that weren't healthy for us, how do we need to practice letting them go? When we have addictions, how do we need to practice letting them go? All right. Let's see. We'll just turn to the Book of Answers. I love to just flip to whatever the page is. So what I want you to do is just take a breath in. I want you to think of a question, and I will flip to a page. And if there is truth and resonance to it, please note it. But please like, comment, like, wave, say hi, donate something, reciprocate love and energy. It takes a lot of time, energy, tears, sweat, dedication, loss to be able to bring this to you. So there's a lot that's gone into this. To ensure the best decision, be calm. To ensure the best decision, be calm. This is a recurring theme, that when things go sideways and it all looks scary, the best thing to do is not freak out. I had a challenging situation with one of my children, and she freaked out. She freaked out because I was calm. And I've had enough life experience to know when to freak out and I've had enough life experience to know when to stand calm. So sometimes the best way to make a decision is to stay calm, to get the best results. When things go haywire or chaotic in your face, don't freak out. Don't run. Don't, just determine that yes, this is what it is, and this is how we move on, and this is how we go. So this is from the Book of Answers. I want you to take another big breath in, blow it out. Take another big breath in. I want you to place both hands, one on your chest, one on your rib cage, solar plexus. Kind of feel into there. That has to deal with your personal sunshine and your identity and how you show up in the world. So I want you to take a breath in again for me. We are in Leo season, so we'll just ask a beautiful question about confidence, personality, solar plexus. So let's see what it has to say. Unquestionably. Whatever your question was, it's unquestionably the answer. So stop doubting your intuition about what you know and who you are, and start showing up in the world unapologetically as yourself. Allow your internal sunshine, that Leo energy, to just radiate from the tips of your toes all the way out. All right, I'm Lyra Joe, Siren Song Lover. I'm just going to sit and take a moment, see what's going on, how it's going out there. If you have any questions, please drop them. If you want to chat and you're lonely and you want to talk, please drop that too, because God knows I like to chat. I talk to animals all day because I'm Dr. Doolittle, which is a beautiful thing. I'm Dr. Doolittle to the animals, and we're all kind of a weird bunch around here, yet it somehow works. I always have the animals that seem somehow to be on like the list, or they have personality quirks, or like I adopt the unlovable animals, and they're the ones I love the most. I can imagine one of my kitties was born in the prison. She was adopted into the shelter. She was mad as hell. She was in that shelter for over 2 years before I came and adopted her. And honestly, someone had paid her adoption fee even a year prior to that, and she sat. And yeah, she's mad. And yeah, she's a fighter, and her name is Apt. And honestly, I couldn't imagine a more beautiful cat to join our clan. And she's one of the many kitties that just have larger than life personalities. Animals are such graceful healers, and animals are such graceful companions and teachers. And when the world comes the most, there's a beautiful hummingbird that just flew up while I was sitting here. When the world comes at you the most, sometimes it's the animals that help just walk us to a brighter day. So if you're looking down and you're having a hard day, adopt an animal, or volunteer with animals, or maybe I love that animals find me when I'm out on side quests. I'm notorious for running across animals at gas stations and stopping and talking to them and saying hello, kind of like a Zelda side quest. Like, what is the message that you have for me? And that's actually a funny story, because I had that happen about a year ago. I was in a very challenging spot, and I was very lost. And I stopped at a gas station very early in the morning after a very just rough night, and I stopped to talk to a cat at the gas station. And it was a rough part of town, yet whatever it was, like, I stopped to talk to that cat, and I found great solidarity and wisdom, and like just kind of a beacon by talking to a cat. And I know that that sounds silly, and yet isn't that sometimes the point? It's the silly things that remind us that life is bigger than XYZ. Like, sometimes it's the silly things that remind us that there's more to life than bills and war and chaos. And no, life is about love and cherishing and knowledge and growing and children and nature and earth and expansion. Life is not about taking over resources. It's about how do we come together and share as a community. I know that's an unpopular opinion with most, and yet it's the answer. We have to be of service to others in order to keep growing, expanding, and get out of here. When we are of service to others, then we are blessed. And I don't know if that makes sense. When we stop doing what other people want us to do, then we can start doing what we want to do and what the universe wants us to do. My name is Lara Jo. I am Siren Song Lover. If you'd like to sew into my ministry, it is Cash App Siren Song Lover. Just pulling some general collective reads. I'm here for a chat. If you would like to have any questions answered, I do a 1-card pull for $7, a 3-card pull for $15, a yes or no for $3. I drop all my cards on the ground for for free, because that's what I do. Yes or no for $3. The Book of Answers is $3 also. If you have a specific question you'd like to ask, if you want to do one-on-one for 17 minutes, it's $25. You can book reading through Siren Song Lover at yahoo.com. Earth, home, 14, which equals to 5. So Earth is our home, and we need to make the best of it. So how do we need to be building a stronger foundation, a stronger reality for those who are here, for those that are on the path with us? How do we need to be paving a better future for those that are coming behind us? This is our home. We need to be raising the vibration continually. Cloud, imagination, 7. So this is choices, options. How are you using the desert sky to transform your dreams into reality? How are you using the clouds to fuel your imagination and dream of all of the possible choices and outcomes and realities that you could ever want? Ever. How can you dream of that? How can you use that imagination? How can you think that up? Alright. My name is Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. Hope you're having a beautiful night. Enjoying the weather, or whatever time this finds you. Jasmine, sensuality, number 2. How do you need to be falling in love with yourself? It's actually 20, but number 2, how do you need to be falling in love with yourself? Jasmine and sensuality. If you need to be tapping into the sensual experiences, sight, sound, hearing, touch, start tapping into that. I had one of my loves, and intuitively I'd known what objects that they would love or like or choose, and I watched them choose said objects, yet not using the senses that I thought that they would. And for me, that was like, I knew that this was the person that was a correct fit to have in my life. He matched the vibe because he chose the items that I intuitively knew would be good for him, or that he would choose, or that he would be drawn to. Except for when he did choose them, he didn't use the obvious senses. He closed his eyes and he felt by weight, size, color, texture, and it was such a beautiful experience that intuitively with his senses he had chosen like the options that called to me for him. So and I wanted that for him because then that's him choosing his path. Rain, renewal, 29, which breaks out to 11. Rain and renewal. What catches me here is just the beautiful polarity between the colors and the sizes of the shapes of the flowers, and 29 adds up to 11, which that's How are we finding balance between the masculine and the feminine within us? How are we finding balance between the man and the monster within us, or the divinity, which is the godlike, or the monster, which is man? How are we finding that balance, that delicate balance between both sides? Let's see if we have any more cards here. My name is Larry Joe, Siren Song Lover. Hope you're having a beautiful night. If you like my vibe and you'd like to see more of me, please donate. Show me some loverooskies. If you'd like to have a personal reading, I can be reached at sirensonglover@yahoo.com. We can talk about it there. If you'd like a reading here, I do 1 card pulled for $7, 3 card pulled for $15, a yes or no for $3, or a 17-minute one-on-one read for $25. Let's see the card here. Volcano, release, 44, foundation. How do you need to erupt and release the things that are no longer serving you? This is very just heavy on tower emotion, and just everything must go. Like nothing can withstand it. Like you have to release to be able to rebuild your foundation. You have to release to be able to see what you need going forward to build a healthier life. Please continue always to energy clear daily. If you need help with energy clearing, I would love to do a consult with you. I do all types of energy clearing and protection practices. I love to teach others protection practices because it's imperative that everybody knows how to protect themselves, and that they teach everyone that they love around them how to protect themselves. The biggest thing you can do is walk around here like not protected by any type of anointing or something that's dangerous, and that's not what we're here to do. We're here to heal, grow, learn, and protect ourselves, and protect those that we love, and protect the environment. Moss, adaptability. This goes 24, which breaks to 6. How do you need to be learning, growing, evolving in order to keep up with the times? How do you need to be adapting in order to go? So learn and grow as you go. Sometimes that's easier said than done. My name is Lara Joe, Siren Song Lover. If you like my vibe, please join my tribe. Please, if you like my vibe and you'd like to sew into my ministry, I am Cash App Siren, capital S for Siren, capital S for Song, capital L for Lover. If you'd like to sew into my tribe and my vibe, I'm doing things around here. Card Rainbow Beauty 3. How are you achieving your 10 of Cups? How are you achieving your happily ever after? When we see 3, we think of contracts, divinity. What are you doing to sow into your happily ever after? What path are you lining with? All right. If you'd like answers, I can do a 1 card pull for $7, a 3 card pull for $15, a yes or no for $3, a 17-minute read for $25, which is one-on-one here. You need to use laser focus for 8 is karma. You need crystal quartz laser focus to determine what you want your path, your future, your eternity, your forever, your karma to look like. Start using discernment, focusing on what you want. Don't let others tell you what you want. You need to figure out what you want. Eagle. Use the vision that you have from your unique perspective. 13, this goes to 4. Eagle and vision. How do you want to be building your foundation for a better life? How do you want to be building that? Moon and cycles. This goes to 5. 5 is conflict, chaos. This is how has it been unstable? How have you been letting things maybe be hidden from you? And you need to be closing out those cycles of people, places, things that no longer serve you best and that no longer are making you happy or healthy. And if you have to be happy and healthy for other people, aka children or family members, then What cycles do you need to be closing out? How do you need to be looking at your foundation? Snake and shedding. This is 36, which breaks to 9. This is 9, which is ending of cycles and culmination. Snake is shedding. So snakes get a bad rap. No, they just continually grow to be able to inhabit the environment that they're in. So if they're given a better environment, a bigger environment, they just keep growing to evolve. So keep growing, keep evolving, keep being resilient, keep being willing to go with the cycles and shed out maybe hard situations that you should have shed out a long time ago. We just closed out like a karmic cycle, back-to-back full moons in Capricorn, and Capricorn full moon has to deal with how are we letting go of addictions and devils and drives that no longer suit us anymore. How are we letting go of things that radically and drastically, how are we letting go of these things that are affecting our stability and moving on with life. Island, detachment. I love the synchronicity. I love how it just pops right there. Island is detachment. It's 19. It breaks out to 1. That's closing of chapters, cycles, completion. Island and detachment. How do you become a sovereign being and protect yourself by moving away from dangers that maybe are not necessarily yours to handle anymore? If you ever want to talk about addictions and closing out chapters, I am a queen on that. I've had a lot of things happen in my life. I've had a lot of trauma, and I've also had a lot of addictions. I've overcome a lot of those addictions. Still working on all of them. I am human. I'll probably be using some form of nicotine and, yeah, and chasing boys till the day I die, which could be a very long time. So, you know, we can't lose all our addictions. Just most of them. We'll see one day. All right, let's channel one from the Divine Feminine cards. I'm going to change gears just slightly. My name is Lara Jo. I am Siren Song Lover. Doing just a general collective read. If you'd like for me to pull any answers for you, I would love to. You can, if you'd like to drop down your name and a question, I will do a 1-card pull for $7, a 3-card pull for $15, a yes or no question for $3, or a book of answers question for $3. If you want a 17-minute read between you and I personally here, one-on-one, it's $25. Or you can reach me through sirensonglover@yahoo.com for a personal reading. If you'd like to sew into my ministry, it is Cash App Siren, capital S for song, capital L for lover. So Siren Song Lover with capital S for siren, capital S for song, capital L for lover. I'm a broke girl out here. I need all the love I can get. This all is the cost of this knowledge is incredibly expensive. Like, I've lost a lot of things and I've gained a lot of things through all of this knowledge. And the biggest thing that you have to remember when you go through spiritual awakenings and the journey is the path to freedom. You have to keep walking the path to freedom, and whatever freedom looks like you, whether it be freedom from a toxic, abusive situation in your love life, whether it be freedom from addictions, whether it be freedom from a horrible boss, whether it be freedom from whatever, I'm here to walk it with you. And I've done a lot of that. So the divine message is Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. I have arrived. I am where I always be, in love. Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders. How do you need to embrace? How do you need to embrace? How do you need to embrace the weary traveler that has been looking for refuge within you? How do you allow other people to join your tribe? How do you allow maybe the ones that don't feel like they have a home to feel comfortable and uplifted within your home? The cosmic egg, the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. The cosmic egg, the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. You're it. Your DNA is sacred. Your thoughts, everything about you, you are the cosmic egg for your life, for your situation. And when you figure it out for you, you turn around and you figure it out for everyone else too. So keep pushing. You are the answer. You are the golden goose egg in your life for the Midas touch. You are the cosmic egg. Embrace it, love it, live it. Start telling people what you've learned about yourself, what you've learned about life, what you've learned about love. You have all the keys, all the answers within your life, within your heart, within your experience, in order to lock your future, unlock your future. You have all the answers. One more here. Let's see. Just enjoying all of the quiet of the nature at the moment. About to walk into the house with the coworkers, and they've been feeling spicy all day. So, trying to let that situation air out energetically for a minute, so that I don't end up with any claws or paws. Yeah. Catherine Labor, the patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. Catherine Laboy, the patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. When you start saying what you want, and when you start healing, and when you start asking for love and say that I'm ready to put down that hard task, your heart will open. The universe will send you the miracles that are meant for you. When you play with the universe, when you show the universe that you're ready, when you are willing to ask for things, the universe shows up. It wants to play with you. It wants to give you things. It wants to give you the dream life. You have to tell it that you're ready for it. You have to show it that you're ready for it. If you say that you want something and yet you don't put in the work to do it, the universe isn't going to give it to you because you won't do it. They'll say, oh yeah, I want that, but you're never going to get up off your butt and do it. So the universe ain't going to ever bless you with it because you don't want to do the work. And the universe is reciprocal. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. You know who you are. Start embodying it. Start showing up in your state. You know who you are. Act like it. You know you're something special. You know that you're royalty. You know that you're an embodiment of God, having an experience of God. So start acting like it. Start acting like you know that you have a crown on your head that comes with a high price, and step into that knowledge and divinity. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. You truly are blessed. You truly are the creator, the mother creator of your own life. Start showing up like it. Start asking for it. Start loving and living the life that you want the most. May you have a beautiful night. I am Siren Song, Larry Joe. Thank you. Have a good day.